going on? Hoping you guys are doing fine like I am here. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I'm really excited today because I'm going to be giving you business ideas that require very little capital to start. I don't know what little capital means to you, but what I mean for me, these are business ideas that require between 1,000 to 10,000 Kenyan shillings to start, as little as that. $10 to $100. So if you have your $10, your $20, your $50, let's do this. Watch this video till the end. Choose at least one or two that you can do, and start doing right now. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Let's start with the first business idea that you can do: beading jewelries or beaded jewelry. For this one, you make jewels using beads. You can make maybe earrings, rings, wristbands, like this one. With only 100 bob, you can buy a packet of beads, and from that packet you can make maybe between 30 to 40 pieces of jewelry, just depending on the kind of jewels that you want to make. And then you sell each of that with money that will range between 50 to 100. Kenyans like to bargain so much. So give it a range of 50 to 100 shillings. Per every packet, you're going to be making a profit of 2,000 to 4,000 shillings, which is super good for a business, that you started with only 100 bob, because that is all you need. Oh, you might also need these strings that usually join the beads together. I don't know how much they cost, but I'm so sure they cannot exceed 100 bob. So you need a capital of 200 shillings. Another thing you can do to make jewelry is to collect bones. I know this one sounds crazy, but you can go to maybe restaurants and maybe butcheries, collect those bones that have been used. So once you collect those bones, you need to sharpen them using a blade, and then use a sandpaper to make them soft, to ease in those rough edges, and then boil the bones using hydrogen peroxide, which will help you to get rid of the oil from bones, because most of the meat are usually so fatty. After you're done with all that, now you start shaping your bones. Maybe you want necklaces. You can use I have seen people do beads all round and then a bone with a certain design. Maybe you can be creative. You can do maybe a map of Kenya or whichever country you're in, or maybe something creative. You can think of something creative and then do it. You can even design a doll. If you are good at doing art, this one is so good for you. Shape the bone into whichever design that you want and then sell them. You can also do finger rings with them. You can do bracelets. You can do so many things with bones, All you need to do is just don't be shy. Collect those bones. Start a business. And earrings too. By the way, I love such kind of earrings. Like the ones that look creative, Every lady loves that. So you can either use beads or bones to make jewelry. You can even choose to use both of them. And start a business. Within no time, you'll be having so many jewelry, and you can sell them to the streets or have a shop. You can choose whatever you want, whichever way you want to sell those things. Another business idea that you can do, I think I have talked about this another time, is selling smokies and eggs. Boiled eggs. I also love boiled smokies. I don't know how people love theirs, but for me, I always love boiled smokies. So for this one, you don't need much capital, because smokies are usually around 350 per kg, and 1 kg usually has, I think, 22 pieces of smokies. So 22 pieces, you buy them at 350 shillings only. And you'll also need a crate of egg, which is usually, I think, 330. So after that, you boil your eggs, boil your smoky, or fry your smokies. I don't know how you guys love them. You'll also need maybe a few tomatoes and a few onions. Let's say the few tomatoes and onions cost you 100 shillings. So it means your cost will be 780 shillings. Yeah, it's so easy. And once you resell all that in a day, I think you can sell 22 smokies and 30 eggs. People love eating these things, you know. So let's say in a day you only sell a packet of smoky and a crate of egg. That is the least you can sell, you guys, depending on the town that you're in. If you're in a town that has so many people, of course you'll have to sell more packets and more crates of eggs. So let's say you sell one crate and one packet of smoky. You will sell them at 1,260 shillings. So how much profit do you have? You'll have a profit of 480 Kenyan shillings, which is almost 500. You know, making 480 per day is not that bad. And in 1 month, 480 times 30 days, it means in 1 month you'll have made 14,400 shillings, almost 15,000 shillings. That is almost a salary. That is the same amount that some of these companies are paying people per day. So you'll have made your own money from your own business, you know. You will be self-employed. And if you are in a town that has so many people, of course you'll have to make maybe more money because you'll have sold more crates of eggs per day. And within the first month, you will have bought that trolley that usually people usually put their smoky. That trolley costs, I think, 3,500 shillings at most. So you guys can try that business too. I think that one is the best because people must eat. Like, even if someone is so broke, they cannot be too broke to eat. The third business idea that is so realistic that you can use between 1,000 to 10,000 shillings or less, depending on what you choose, is selling clothes, selling mitumba clothes. So what you need for this, you guys, if you don't have money to buy a bale, I think a bale costs 20k, depending on the type of bale. You can also look for a friend, mgawane, like you take half a bale and their friend half a bale, but you don't even need a bale. So for this one, you can buy maybe between 20 to 30 pieces of clothes and start with them. So all you need to do is to go to the mtush, to the market, select the most new clothes, like the ones that look so new and they're so cheap, because you need to make a profit of double or triple. So if it's tops, go to those mtumbas that sell tops at 10 bob, 20 bob, select 2 of the best, go to another one, select 2 of the best, you know, such, and then go and sell them at a triple price. Maybe the one you bought at 20 bob, sell it at 100, and make sure it's worth that much money. Like, spend all your time to select the best. If you love clothes, this one is so good for you. Like, if you have a taste of clothes, if you love wearing, you can start a business on mtumba clothes. And even for the guys, the good thing is that even the guys can do this, and most guys like have not ventured into this. So if you are a guy, go and select the best, like the ones that are so cheap and they look so good, like they are worth. And make sure you save the money. With time, you'll have saved enough money to maybe buy a bale of clothes and such things. This one is so promising, you guys. So if you have time and you are free, like, you can start this kind of business and make so much money. You don't need a lot of capital to start selling mitumba clothes. Another business idea that does not require so much capital to start is a barber or salon. All you need to do, guys, is to train yourself how to do it, and then start doing your people, like your friends. Start with your friends before you can open a shop. Make sure they pay you. Of course, your friends will want to pay at a lower price, but just make sure they pay you. And make sure they also advertise you to their other friends. Once they advertise you to their friends, you're going to get so many clients, and with time, you're going to be making so much money with it. And that's how you're going to open your own shop. For these businesses, you guys need to have a savings account. Like, if you want to succeed in a business, if you want a business to help you, make sure you have an account where you save your money. Don't use it. At least save until end month, ndio uichukue kama salary, and do something good, you know. If it's a salon, maybe you can save. At the end of the month, you'll have accumulated enough money to open your own shop, your own salon. You can even combine salon and barber or something of that sort. Also, if you don't have friends that can, recommend you to others, go to a certain salon and jiingize hapo, ukae nika uko employed. With time, you're going to accumulate enough money and open your own biz and be an employer, you know. That's how people start. Next business idea is selling street foods. Kenyans love to eat street foods. Like, what? Street foods are so addictive. Take advantage. Sell street foods, be it mtura, kebabs, samosas, mandazis, chips muitu, all those street foods. Open a small base. It doesn't have to be so big. Like, open your small base and start selling street foods. The good thing about street foods is that you don't need much money to start, because they are not usually so expensive. So you can start with little capital. Start selling a variety of street foods, and that's it, with time and consistency, because consistency is key. You cannot open a shop today alafu kesho unafunga, kesho kutu unafungua. No, you need to be so consistent and make good stuff so that people will come, and you know, with time you'll have so many customers. You'll have even to open maybe a bigger joint or a branch. You never know with these things. You have to be so consistent. And I know one thing, street foods can never ever, like, haziwezi kosa mashabiki. Like, what? People love street foods so much, I myself included. Yo. So you can start a street food business, guys, and make so much money with it. Another business idea that can make you guys so much profit is the cereals business. You guys, the cereals business is so good because you can do it if you're a man, if you're a woman. It doesn't matter the gender. And it's so much good. If you don't have so much money, you can start with a kibandaski, you know. Just start with a small shop and start selling cereals. These are the fastest moving goods. Like, it has been proven, the cereals are the fastest moving goods. So if you don't have so much money, start with the cereals that are basic, you know. And then save. With time, you're going to be making so much money that you can even start your wholesale business and then supply to these small shops and these, you know, small vibandaskis. So yeah, it's a good business. I have seen people living with this kind of businesses, sustaining themselves, paying their kids school fees, paying rent with this kind of business. The cereals business is so good because you are assured, like, lazima upate customers. Goods don't stay for long, you know. So yeah, especially if you are consistent. If you're consistent with this, you're going to be making so much profit. Another business idea that I've been seeing people do is making and then distributing black coffee. So you can do, all you need for this one is a thermos. I think you need a very large thermos. That one will cost you around 2K. And then you'll also need the disposable cups. That's it. And sugar and black coffee. That's it, guys. And then you start your business. So the trick for this one is to rauka, you know. Urauke mapema asubuhi when people are, you know, starting their businesses, and sell them to those people who are on the streets, watu wavi border, yeah, such kind of people. Very early in the morning. Then you can also make mandazis to accompany it, or samosa, just something, or chapatis to accompany them. So you need to be a very early riser. But the good thing with this is that unafanya job asubuhi, and then the whole day you go back to your house, maybe do 1, 2, 3 things, and then in the afternoon, in the evening, also start selling the black coffee, because people are tired and they need, you know, some tea, some refreshment. This one is a very good business. You can make a profit of up to 1,000 Kenyan shillings per day. And if you're good at saving, this one could be so good for you. So you guys can try it. Hoping you guys enjoyed all those business ideas. If you have more, in case I have left any, please comment down below and tell me. Give us ideas, you guys. I know many people have so many ideas that they are not doing, or, you know, those ideas that you keep in your mind. Share those ideas with us, guys, so that we can also benefit from them. Yeah, and if I get more ideas, I'll definitely add on that list. So that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it, okay? So that I'll know that you enjoyed, so that I can make more videos on that, on business ideas. And yeah, comment, tell me what you loved about the video. I'll be replying to your comments, guys, as always. Let's keep the conversation alive in the comment section down below. In the meantime, watch my other videos, guys. I have given more business ideas that you guys can check out. I'm hoping to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss. Bye!